warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dida Herawati. Here I want to tell you about short story about the title Beauty and the Beast. But before I explain this story, I will tell you a little bit about this story. In this story, there is a father who has 3 daughters. He is a very rich man. But one day they had a misfortune and eventually fell into poverty. One day his father went to look for a job, but he found a castle, but no one was there. Are you serious for continue the story? Let's watch and pay attention to the story. Once upon a time, there is a very rich man. He has 3 daughters. They are Marigold, Dresalinda, and the last is Belle. They live in a very beautiful city in a beautiful place. They had so many servants, delicious food. All their food was served on gold and silver dishes, and their crowns were made of the richest stuff when with jewels. Marigold and Dresalinda would never do homework. Every day they just go to the party, hang out with our dead rich college. But Belle is different from both of them. She likes to accompany their father at home. She even do all homework every day without complaint. One day they got a bad news. The fortune happened to them. The merchant ship were sailing load with valuable goods were worth. In one day they found out were longer the richest merchant in the city, but a poor man. They moved to another cottage soon after. They were living in poverty. Their life was broke down. But poor Belle, she still had happiness deep inside her heart. Opposite her two older sisters lived in miserable life. They blamed their father for all this unfortune. One day, their father went outside looking for a job to provide his family, but then he lost in wood and he reached a high castle. He went inside and seeing nobody inside, his father said, "Hello, hello, anyone here?" But no one answered. He decided to spend the night there. In the morning, he woke up and left the castle. When he was leaving the castle, he saw a beautiful rose in a garden. He took for her lovely daughter Belle, and he plucked up one. Suddenly, horrible beasts saw behind him and scrubbed at him for stealing for his garden. The merchant was scared, and He explained why he plucked up the rose. He said he wanted to give the rose for her daughter as a gift. But the beast can't handle his anger. He would let him go if he promised to send Belle to stay with him. The merchant verbally agreed. After that, he arrived at home. As soon as he arrived, they told the Belle the wild story sorrowfully. The Belle followed her father's word to rest, and the Belle went to the castle to meet the beast. She was cried of the beast for the first, but a few days she realized the beast was kind and gentle. One day, in a magic mirror given by the beast, Belle saw that her father was in trouble. The beast, who couldn't see her sadness, let her go home. And Belle went home and take care of her father. Under her care, her father quickly recovered. One day, she was thinking of the beast, so she decided to saw into the magic mirror. She saw the beast was in the bad condition. She immediately went to the castle to meet him. Beast was warming in the pain, but he was glad to see her back again. She held and sobbed and told him to love him and kiss him softly. In that very instant, the beast changed into a handsome prince. Belle was surprised. The prince explained that her sweet words had broken the spell that was put on him by a witch. They got married after soon. From this story, what I tell just now, this story is just a fairy tale to entertain. So if there is a story now, like maybe what just now, what a story I tell, maybe hard to believe. Why? Because maybe that only to entertain, but there are so many lessons we learn from this story, many, and I think and the summary from the story, the Belle teaches us that she centrally will lead you the true happiness. Beauty is not everything that you can see with your eyes, but true beauty is something that you can feel with your feeling. Therefore, do not judge a person from how he looks on the outside, but know him from the inside and the outside. Maybe from me enough. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.